Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Game here. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be taking a look at Jack with one of the new epic relics. This build was actually requested by a viewer over on my Discord. If you want to join that Discord, there is a link in the description down below if you're interested. For the build we are going with though, we're going with Chosen by the Stars, so Fated and Augment, and then Empowered 10, Overwhelm, Regen, and Challenger. And then we're going with the double Berserker's Buckle. So when I survive damage, grant me 2/2. Since we have two of them, that's going to be going to a 4/4. So Jack is already a 4/5. So if he takes 1 point of damage, he's then going to get 4 extra stats, then bring him up to a 8/8, or an 8/9, but minus whatever damage we've taken. And then with that Fated and Augment, if we use a created card that targets him, he'll then be brought up to that 10. Now because of our star powers, here with our second star power, when you gain the attack token, create a fleeting prize fight in hand. So you see that right here, an ally and enemy strike each other, they can't drop below 1 health from this strike. So this is essentially a guaranteed way that we can target Jax, so that'll trigger his Fated. This is also a created card, so this can trigger his Augment, so both of those will immediately give him 2 power, and then since he's going to be damaged from this, that's going to trigger all of those Berserker's Buckle. We just need to drop Jack, do 1 prize fight on him, and then he's going to trigger that Empower 10, which will be pretty good. Now, for his other star power, if you don't know, when you refill mana, give allies 1 power this round, and deal 1 damage to all enemies. Really nice, giving you some extra power for your attacks, or just whittling down the enemy forces. Now, it will be interesting to see how this build works. I do think it'll probably be a little bit slower than potentially some other Jack builds, but if you want a really big, scary unit, then this will be perfect. Now, if you appreciate all my daily videos, definitely like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, up against Aurelian Soul here. What are we going to get for our first power? Your created cards cost 1 less. This will be quite nice. All these are pretty good, but this will just make it so that both our coins that we're generating cost nothing, as well as our prize fights. And it'll actually help our here Knuckle. So we create a Mako in hand and a Bull potentially when we play our Knuckle. And so making those cost even less will also be quite nice. We actually have a good amount of created cards, so this is a pretty good pickup. Alright, Tahm Kench with Unyielding. Alright, let's get rid of both of these. Alright, so a little bit of bad luck. We didn't draw any of our cheaper units. Alright, let's drop our Pablo. Because of that attune, he was able to do that 1 damage. Alright, so we can use our prize fight. It's great to have that with Pablo's because he's already at 1 health, so he can't actually get any lower. But you can then just get everyone else a little bit lower. Since these are created cards, they're all free. Although I actually made a little bit of a mistake there. I should have used the barnacles on him first. That way those strikes would have actually created coins. Would have been smart to do. So here we could use a parlay, but we can get a strike off. And then play a coin. Alright, quite nice. Now, Jack is one that there's kind of a lot going on and a lot of different ways you can benefit from his star powers. So they could potentially kill our Pablo. Let's go ahead and just kill that. So I'm a little rusty on Jack, so if you play him a lot, you'll probably noticing ways I could improve. Getting Babs on the board pretty early. Very nice, because they'll just keep scaling. They fulfill a similar role to the Fey Blade Twirler in the Yasuo's deck, where they just keep getting stronger and stronger. Alright, so also, one thing you want to do with Jack is, normally you don't want to stockpile your coins as much as you might want to do with, like, Set. You often want to play these every time you get them, because your star powers, they don't scale based on how much mana you refill, just every time you refill mana. So playing coins in increments of just 1 or 2 is actually totally fine. Yes, there are some situations where you want to play or stockpile them, but generally it's pretty good to just trigger them as much as you can. Alright, so we're already at that first amount. So we're just constantly playing these coins as we're getting them. Alright, he has that unyielding, so we need to push a lot of damage. So to make room for our other pocket pickers, we're killing one of our own. That's also going to give us some more coins. Play another coin just to give everyone a little bit more damage. Alright, GG. Alright, that went pretty well. I think this will be fine, potentially helping speed up our ramp a little bit. Alright, anyone that has a tune? Not really seeing anything. Like, this would be some good removal, but we already have a good amount of removal as is. I think this could be good for one, that mana deposit. Refilling our mana would trigger our star powers. And then starting the game with Cataclysm wouldn't be bad. We'd probably want to cut the Gallant Rider, but this is the best here. I think we probably want to go for that shop. Scribe could be good, but I think either shop or cut a card. So let's actually go for this Fiora with Perfected Mana Flow. Alright, let's get rid of the Slippery Wave Rider. Not sure if I want the Nimble Poro. Sure. Against most other opponents, I would definitely want it, but against Fiora, they have so many challengers and stuff that I know it's probably not going to last long, so potentially won't be worth it. Alright, they have Mana Flow, so I think we'll go like this. We could have used this on our Ephemeral to kill it and get a coin, but I think this is fine.
What could have been? By my honor, you must die.
Alright, so there's their Fiora immediately. She's going to challenge and kill one of our units. I think we'll just pass and let her... Yeah. At least it let us have our Jack one round earlier.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood.
Alright, let's go ahead and use this first since we're about to get more. Alright, let's go ahead, get her down, and then try to finish her off. Are they gonna... Yep, use the Cataclysm. So the annoying thing is we can't use our coins at burst speed anymore. If we could have used the coin right there and killed her. However, we have all these coins. So we can just play Jack immediately again.
Don't let me down. No.
So we're going to get another coin later, but we'll play one here just to boost up our damage a little bit more. Oh look, we're gonna end the game. GG. Huh, when you spend mana to play a unit, refill one spell mana. Interesting. This is one that's just recently released, and this would probably be amazing for Jack, actually. That's pretty cool. Cut a card, or get a power. I think let's go ahead and get a power. This is a tune, and Shadow Totem. That's actually really good. We're probably going to grab that. Yeah, Yip's Genius, not bad. This is really good. Anytime you can get a tune, especially on a cheap unit like this, you definitely want to do that. That triggers your star powers, and it's very powerful. Alright, Spells Chest. I think let's just go for the gold chest, especially since we're out of gold already and there's another upcoming shop. So, Sejuani with Power Overwhelming. Alright, let's clear these 3. To be honest, it's been a while since I've played Jack through Aurelion Sol. And I know it's just the first couple matches, but he's feeling really good. Like, yes, this build is nice, but I think it's more just Jack himself feeling awesome. There's really nothing for us to do, sadly. We do need to cut this card.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Kind of want to save the barnacles for Jack, so well, we could just go like this.
I've come a long way for a fight. Don't let me down.
Alright, refill our mana,
Bet against me, eh?
play our barnacles. Alright, luckily this is fast speed. So we potentially could have saved that for afterwards to boost up our damage again.
Light the signal fires.
Although, honestly, I think why he feels so good is the wild inspiration.
Those punches are doing their work.
There's so much mana we're not having to spend.
Let's give them a show, eh?
Alright, let's go ahead and shoot our own Jacks. And GG. So we're not really struggling with draw, and this is pretty expensive. This is fairly cheap, and giving everyone Challenger could be pretty strong, so I guess we'll grab that. We don't have a lot of gold, so let's actually just go to the healer. There's a card we want to cut. This one right here. Alright, Zoe with Unstable Inventory. Alright, we can get rid of these two. Nice that we have our Babs in our opening hand. So we could play some of our units, but I think let's maybe play this first.
Danger Noodle! What's doing over there? A little luck for those who need it.
Alright, so we could play Maddled Babs, normally pretty good, but with that challenge we'd be able to kill their Zoe. Yeah, I think let's actually go here.
Pablo, Jack's trainer. Who are you?
And yep, that Reef Spire is amazing.
It's worth
Wow.
the journey.
Might as well pop that spell shield. And yeah, we can go again.
Oh, damn strokes.
So much removal. Oh my word, it's amazing. Oh, that's sad.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood. Time to get
Alright, we'll still be able to get our Empower off. Not too bad. I think we'll refill this next round. Alright, let's finally get our bats on the board.
You're going to grab big and strong, Knuckle, just like me.
No thanks. Good with where I am.
Aw, that sucks. We're hoping they'll play a unit for us, but
Keep it flying. No.
yeah, I don't think there's really anything we can do, sadly.
My flutter friends are so pretty.
Who else wants to bet against me, eh?
Covered in sparkle dots. Ow!
You've been busy, Knuckle. Little bit, yeah.
Yeah, if only we could play our bull and get that rally. Oh well.
Strong body, strong mind.
Sure, we can play Jarvan, since we can play him for free.
Actions make history. Got a little Bilgewater special for you.
Alright, let's go ahead and override this now, since we're about to end the game.
Beat them down! Make them bleed! Never left you with my good arm yet.
I think the double Berserker Buckles might actually be a little bit overkill.
Time to get bloody.
I feel like just one would probably be good, so we might be able to put in another relic slot there if we wanted.
Another obstacle.
Alright, GG. Alright, gain a little bit of sustain, not too bad. Stacked against them is pretty good. This could let us play our Jack earlier. Yeah, this would be some good damage. I think I'd rather go for the cost reduction, though. Alright, spells, item, Adaptatron. I think let's go against Karma just for fun. See what we can do with that 10 mana. And then decide where we want to go after that. Figures the Nimble Poros show up now and we don't need them. Because we're starting at the 10 mana anyways. Alright, let's play this first.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
And sure.
Colossians, fight for your king!
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. Where there is life, there is hope.
God be king without breaking a few bones. Fight me! I'll take on the lot of you!
Well, that was easy.
This is a fight!
Yep, each one of these individually. Awesome. Alright, I think let's shoot him to target both the Faded and his buckles.
Against me? No? Now this is a fight!
I think we'll save the Knuckle for next round. And sure, we can end right here. Alright, do we have enough to actually kill her?
Protect the faithful.
Yes, but Jax would die. Alright, so we might be able to end right here.
Anyone fit against me? No?
They do have some sustain spells, though, so they might be able to heal up.
Lathrian only.
That's what they're fishing for. Nope, didn't get it. GG.
Haven't hit you with my good arm yet. Now this is a fight! Haven't hit you with my good arm yet. One more.
Alright, deny. Sure. Again, none of these are really great for us. I think I'd rather just get the item chest. Don't really want that. It's just reducing down the cost by 1, but getting rid of a lot of stats. This going off twice doesn't really matter, except that it could go through Spell Shield, but still not really the point. Improving our barnacles, though, that's pretty good. Alright, Ezreal or Gangplank. I think let's go ahead and go for Gangplank. So, Gangplank with level up. Alright, we got the Reef. Nice. We got some 1-drops, our barnacles. Looking pretty good. Alright, we'll play this first. I think we might save both of these for next round. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Suppose we could play our Jack right away. Sure.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood.
Huh, I was kind of counting on them actually playing something for me to prize fight and get some more mana for my other units. Oh, now they do that.
Let's give him a show, eh?
We can go ahead and pass. We know when we play our other units, they're all gonna just die right away anyways.
It's Draven time.
These Shell Shockers plus that Reef is gonna do a bunch of damage. Alright, let's play our Pablo to get one of our...
Next round.
what is it called? Prize fights.
Those punches are doing their work.
So here we've been stacking up our coins just because we haven't really needed to play them individually. We could do Pablo, but this would actually help him scale up. So I was going to use the coin to kill everything, but if we do that, we wouldn't be able to use our Cataclysm. So let's go ahead and use this and potentially just end the game. Yep, GG. Alright, getting more of our Metal Babs, not bad. The Faded is nice as well. When you refill mana, create a fleeting random follower in hand you can exactly afford. That just sounds annoying. I don't really want to deal with that. This is pretty good, especially for Jack. Let's see. We could go for the Caretaker. That removal is always good to have in your back pocket. And we could use this to refill our spell mana. So yeah, I guess it's definitely worth grabbing. Alright, Azir with unstable inventory. Alright, we don't need 2 copies of that. And we don't need Cataclysm because we're going to have it anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and play our Metal Babs first.
The desert by my side.
Alright, that looks pretty good. Wow, that is... I mean, good thing we have the attack token. They can just play free Sand Soldiers. Oof. Yeah, if we didn't have the attack token, this would be a lot. Also, they're literally... Okay, they finally stopped. They were playing it even when they weren't creating anymore.
Our sun rises.
Alright, we can play with our Barnacles. And then they'll obviously block. Well, they could block. Wow. They have all of these they don't want to block. Weird. But got another coin. Nice.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Alright, we can play our Jack.
To me!
So if they give us the opportunity, we can potentially use our 1 coin to kill all of their Sand Soldiers. But remember, it's focus speed, so if they just initiate combat, then we can't do anything. It's one of my most hated nerfs. It's so frustrating.
I have
And he's just immediately leveled up already.
Shurima.
Oh, man. That unstable inventory is sometimes the most broken power. Alright, so he did a slow spell. Perfect. That means we'll be able to respond. I mean... the problem is we can respond, but then he can just play them all over again. Oh, well.
Who else wants to bet against me? Shurima.
Although I guess then Azir... Oh, good. He didn't actually summon more. So he's strong enough to kill anything. Yeah, he would die as well, so we'll have to go with Babs here. Alright, let's go ahead and just capture... what do we want? I think let's do the Cataclysm. Interesting. I guess they only have 3 cards. Alright, GG. Alright, so we could get Jack's boat. Don't really want to deal with the 7 cost, though. Getting some more copies of this will be okay. So we already have Augment. We already get that Overwhelm. Let's try a reroll. I think let's go for the quick attack. If we weren't going up against Aurelian Soul, then I would definitely do the Reckoner's Mark. But against Aurelian Soul, especially since he's a little bit more expensive, things might be able to kill him when we play him. Although, that being said, we now are over 40, which means we could play him at the start of the game for a 2 cost. If we get a strike off, it immediately triggers our scaling. And because the extra 2 power, we could immediately hit our Empower buff. Alright, so this might end up killing us. But it's not like there's a reason we need to beat Aurelian Soul. Like, Jack's already max level. So let's actually risk the Reckoner's Mark. But yeah, always risky against Asol. Alright, healer. Do we actually need to heal? Oh, we are actually fairly low. I think I still probably want to just cut a card. What do we want to cut? We really don't need that deny. So yeah, that's fine. Alright, Jinx. Alright, we can hold on to 1, I think, of both of these. Nice, we have our Jack. We should be able to, yep, play him round 1. So they play something, we play Jack. Gets that strike off. And he's already at that Empower 10. Wonderful. Alright, we can play this for free.
Who else wants to bet against me, eh?
Anything else?
It's so much removal. Especially against people like this that have just pretty wide boards.
Keep it flying.
So this just deals 5 to a unit. What are we sitting at? So we could just use this on our Jack. Alright, GG. Nice. Alright, so I think let's actually try to use some rerolls here and see if we can get some even more stats on our Jack. Shadow Totem, Ancient Coin. I guess let's go for the Shadow Totem. It would also get a strike off as well, which would then make an extra coin. Although since we're playing him round 1, there's going to be a decent amount of situations where there's nothing to strike. We can go with it. Some extra stats wouldn't have been bad, but yeah, let's stick with this. Alright, a power. Actually, oh my word. Now that I just thought about it, if we got the 1 cost reduction, that could have triggered Yip's Genius with our stacked against them. So that is something we could have done. Here, I think let's go for the Bouncing Blades. For 1, it would be free. We could use this to trigger our Augment. We could also use this to target our own Jack, triggering his Augment, Faded, and Buckles. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, Viego with Perfected Mana Flow. This looks fine. I wonder if this will strike both of them. No, it does not. Alright. Also, it seems like they fixed it where this Jack is getting the strike off first. Although, it might just be Stalker's Blade where the ephemeral copy strikes first. Alright, let's go ahead and play Babs.
Who else wants to bet against me, eh? Time to get bloody.
Well, looks like this is going to be GG then.
Does death follow me, or peace?
I mean, there's a lot of different things we could do right now to try to push even more damage, but it's not needed. They'll just take more time. We can just attack. GG. Alright, getting some more copies of this, making it stronger. Pretty good. Alright, shop. Anything in here looking... that would be okay. Sure, that's alright. This isn't bad, giving us some sustain. Well, for only our dragon units. We could play this for free. Nothing, like, there's, all these are good cards, but I really want to keep our deck very refined, so unless it, like, really works, I'm not necessarily grabbing it. So this could be good if we weren't using our cost reduction for our Jack, because we could just keep playing these forever, because they would keep getting the cost reduction, because our Jack is 4. However, we're normally playing him for a 2 cost, so probably it's not going to work out. I guess we'll buy 1 copy of this just for that elusive. Alright, Misfortune with Power Overwhelming. We can get rid of, I think, these 2. We have the attack token, so we can actually just play Jack right away. He won't get a strike off, but we'll have 2 massive units, so...
Did I have to kill a lad here for an invitation, eh?
Alright, so we can get her down with this. Create a coin. Alright, GG. Sure, that's fine. That would actually be pretty good if we target Jacks, or Jack with it, because it would go off twice, giving us a lot of stats. But next up, Swain with Level Up. We can get rid of this, and this one. And even our Pablo, it's a great card, but we're normally ending really fast these days.
Life is too short for fear.
That is actually pretty close to our max health. We could actually save this for next round, when it will also boost our attack and potentially damage whatever they play. Let's play this first, get more of that cost reduction going.
I have my orders.
Alright, we're filling out our board. And now we're going to start getting a whole bunch of mana.
Keep it flying.
Might be a little bit excessive. Alright, this should be GG. I think getting more copies of Pablo will be best here. Alright, Aurelian Soul with Perfected Mana Flow. Holding on to these will actually be pretty good. Yeah, I think we're fine here. We haven't needed them the past couple fights, but against Aurelian Soul, it's always good to have in your back pocket. Okay, perfect. It's something that
Oh, that's my favorite.
isn't strong enough to kill our Jack.
It's not a blood sword without a little blood.
Oh. That's actually awesome that they played that. Oh wait, we don't have the mana for Cataclysm. Never mind. We could kill that, but there's not really much of a point. Wow, that's bad. Well, pretty much the worst luck you could possibly have there. Alright, let's play this. Guess we can get rid of that. That was incredibly annoying. We already have the mana.
I'm here. Jana's
So that's why we kept on to a couple of these. I guess we might as well get some damage in.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Alright, let's just actually do our draw one. Let's try to get our champion. There we go.
Come hither, you beasts of
Granted, the issue now is that if we play him, he's just going to die to their Tridimir. That is a lot of damage. Guess we can play the Pocket Picker here.
Do not stand in my way!
And yeah, we can just go ahead and pass. Oh look, Aurelian Soul again.
I do love an audience.
Well, sure. Yeah, we can use this here. not great.
Knuckle, the stabby stabby boy. Oi.
Let me guess, Knuckle. The screaming's your work?
Maybe. Yeah, it was me. Trouble coming through.
Alright, this one has the equipment on it.
I command you.
Oh yeah, Jack would die and he wouldn't give us enough mana to make it worth it.
Stabby stabby stab.
These two could just, well, this one when it dies would give us another coin.
You must be very important.
Surrender to me.
Alright, so we can play this for the rally.
This you're doing, Knuckle?
Don't know what you're talking about, Bull. Oi.
Play this again. Get some more coins again. Because every time we trigger those coins, it just boosts up our damage, as well as hitting their entire enemy board for damage as well.
Hardly having that.
Alright, so this might be GG. Nice. GG. I bet some of you didn't think I could pull it through. Alright, that was a pretty fun run. Got a little dicey there at the end, but able to pull through. It felt good playing Jack again. It's been a while since I've really been able to play him. I don't necessarily think this is the best build. It's definitely good and can be really fun, but I feel like it could still get refined down a little bit more. Might find some better combinations, but is definitely fun. I do think the augment actually works really well for Jack, just because you're actually playing so many created cards. I somewhat feel like maybe getting rid of one of the Berserker's Buckle and putting in something else there could probably be the new best guide for Jack, but I need to look into that a bit more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe. Also, this was a build that was requested by someone over on the Discord. If you want to join in that Discord, there's a link to that down below in the description. I hope you all have a great day.